Hello John, we've got the transmission out of your 1998 Dodge. This is what it looks like when it's all apart. I'll go over some things that we found inside with you, and Eric or Amanda will contact you with cost estimates. So that's what it looks like when it's all apart. We'll start over by the pan. The pan is fairly clean. Someone's had it off and cleaned it out. There is some material on top of the magnet here, and we still have some piles of material inside these channels. You can see right there. The pump itself is right here. It looks okay. We have to clean it and measure it to make sure it's okay. It looks like it'll be fine though. This is our rear planetary. You can see the color of the aluminum there. Nothing wrong with these gears. This is our forward drum. It looks okay. This is just a sun gear, goes into the planetary. This is the low reverse band, and the material here is black, so that band has been slipping. The band wraps around this drum and stops this drum from moving. The material should be similar to this, just a darker color, but not black. It's a dark brown color. Should actually look like this color here. So this band has been slipping, and there's no question at all that band is burnt. This light brown color, there's some black lines going across, so very slight slippage here, but this light brown color band wears out pretty quickly, so we're going to recommend replacing that no matter what. There's a better band that's a dark green color that's high energy, so it's a dark green color like that actually wears much better and works a lot better for a longer period of time. This is our overdrive direct clutch. You can see the color of the friction, the steel, no slippage there, that looks fine. This is the overdrive clutch, comes on for 4th gear. Same thing, no slippage. You can see the color there, even color here. The high reverse clutch, or your front clutch, comes on for 3rd gear in reverse. You can see the spot here, that's from too much heat, and you can see the black line here, so there has been some slippage with this high reverse clutch. This is a forward clutch. It's a dark green lining. It looks okay. No extra heat checks here on the steel plates. The valve body, you can see on this, this is the output speed sensor. You can see that material on the magnet here. That's metal. That's obviously too much material anyways. The pan magnet is supposed to catch most of that. If we flip this over, this is a governor solenoid. This is the pressure transducer. When we first started the vehicle up and drove when it was cold, we had 3rd gear start, so it was sluggish and when taken away from a stop. That's likely going to be this solenoid was sticking, so that's going to have to be addressed. If we look at this intermediate shaft, you can see what this area looks like, but when we get to this end, you see how it's black. That's from a lube related problem, meaning that the oil that's supposed to come in this hole travel down the shaft and is supposed to squirt out of this little hole here. It was restricted, and it didn't do a very good job of lubing the part, and that's what this is here, your front planetary. This aluminum should look like that other aluminum piece, like a dull gray color. You can see how it's brown, and if we look closely at this area here, that's damaged terribly from no lubrication there. So this piece here, along with this piece here, have gotten too hot, and you can see how it's kind of a purpley blue color, so those are going to have to be addressed as well. On the other end of that shaft, you can see how this bushing is coming out of its bore, out of the sun gear. That should be, a little bit inset, and that's probably from the same issue with the lube oil. Our Torrington bearings. So some of these Torrington bearings, namely this guy here, the camera probably won't pick it up, but if I get this raised, there are lines that go in a starburst pattern from like this direction out like that, and I don't think the camera's going to pick it up, but we're going to try. So that's going to be basically some pitting that is going to cause a problem down the road, so we're going to have to address that at the same time. So that's pretty much what we found inside. There is some hard part damage for like this planetary and that hub as well, and the output shaft being too dark. This band being burnt could be from a plugged filter, so it it does look like it's more than just one little problem inside there. So as I said, Eric or Amanda will contact you with the different cost estimates, and now you see what the inside looks like. Thanks.